So, a quick update from the editing desk. The footage for this session is missing. This is mostly because we had some issues throughout May. Most, if not all, of which are sorted out now. But it does mean that the footage from this week's episode, so the episodes in this session and one later on in September, will have minimal imagery due to these technical issues. Other than that, enjoy the episode. Welcome to Wyverns and Weirdos, a Dungeons and Dragons podcast set in the world of Fierlor. I am Darby, your dungeon master.
I'm Eddie, I play Anya.
I'm Jake, and I play Neumann.
And I'm Laura, and I play Bertie.
Enjoy.
Okay,
welcome back to Wyverns and Weirdos. I totally didn't make an error there. You'll find out what I did eventually.
Yeah, tune into our Patreon / whatever paid services we're using only episode to find out what that boo-boo was.
All right. So, well, last we left the party, they had returned to town, or to the city of, to within the walls of the city of Wildshade from completing a job, stopping some goblins from... Yes, all the players have...
That's Wildshade.
Maps of the city now.
Yay!
So they completed the job, which was to get rid of the hobgoblin-led goblinoid forces who were...
We did the hob job.
Messing with the food supply of Wildshade. And on the way back to the tavern, Neumann started pointing at people for the second time that day, and by chance this time managed to point to a prostitute.
A very attractive one.
Hopefully by the time these episodes have aired, we'll remember to send the amazing meme that Laura made of that exact scene.
Yeah.
It was very good.
Yeah,
but at the moment it's a group chat only special.
If we didn't post it, just remind us now. We'll try and see if we still have it.
Tweet us or whatever medium we are on. If we have social media just for the podcast, I guess. Is that something we're doing?
I think I missed that post.
Oh, you just saw it now?
Through, or I forgot about it.
Oh, you skimmed through my art? Jeez. Come on.
It was very good.
I'm glad you're enjoying it now.
Yeah. Or it might have been slightly... I think I did see it, but I forgot about it.
You just saw my memes are so great that they just kind of all blur together.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All right. So, it's the evening. You guys have some time to do what you want.
So would the...
I think we worked out it was about 11 by the time you get back.
Yeah, the Council of the Many wouldn't be...
No.
Anya's gonna get a drink, maybe.
Yeah.
Back at the tavern?
Back to the tavern, I think.
Head back to the tavern.
It's a bit late to go party. I don't know. Maybe you guys are party animals or
I was just
party
going
cats?
to have a quiet drink and then maybe a sleep. We have done many fighting today.
Precisely. That's a good idea, I think.
I'm hurting.
Sorry about that. Do you want me to do anything about it, or do you just want to sleep it off?
I reckon I can just sleep it off.
Well, I mean, hey, who am I to judge?
If the legends are true, you do have another 8 lives left.
This is very true, but also, I don't know. Were you planning on using any other spells tonight? Because if not, I'll happily take free healing.
Yeah, well, that's the kind of thing with us, magic men.
So Newman outstretches his arms facing Bertie and goes, heal me like one of your French girls.
Maybe you should just give him an elixir? Maybe that will help.
Yeah, you're right.
I think that maybe it will heal him overnight. Anya gives Bertie a sly wink.
All right, no.
You're totally right.
As if she's in on the game.
Yeah, no, I don't want to believe this. Can I roll anti-deception?
You mean insight?
Yeah.
Anti-deception.
That's exactly what I said. I don't know what you guys heard. Damn it.
It's not a 1.
No, it's not. It's a 4, but for inciting, that's just a +1. Yeah, so that's actually a 3.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Do you want me to even bother rolling deception? I could roll a 1.
Yeah, do it.
But ones aren't automatic. Do you have
what is
proficiency in deception?
I might. No, I don't. But I have a +3.
Backing me up.
You have a +3, so
one
you
is
can't.
the only
You
chance
actually,
that I can fail.
No, you can't. Like,
you can't because there are no critical failures on a skill check.
even if you did a 1, it would be higher than my 3.
Oh wow.
Like your 1 would turn into a 4.
Amazing.
Actually, Anya, my friend, you were totally right. Newman, do you want to? I'll give you a discount since we're friends. How about 1 gold? That's like a third of a discount. That's quite good. Just because you're hurting so much, and I really, really care about your well-being.
Well,
And I mean, he also has a business to run, you know?
Yeah,
Nothing
precisely.
personal.
These components don't sell them, so make
All
them
right,
sell.
you've sold it. All right, I know a good deal when I've seen one. All right, so here, take this gold. He carefully places it in your hand, making sure not to leave it in the air.
Yes, Betty is also looking very carefully for some little birds. Excellent.
Afrin, like, on Anya's head, probably, because that's where he likes to nest, just kind of, like, perches up a little bit at the gold, but then just kind of, like,
Oh, Hafrit.
focuses in on it.
Excellent. Bertie has like in his little pouch, like straight away.
Fun
His little
fact.
purse.
I now have triple digits for my gold pieces, and all of the 3 digits are the same digit.
Oh,
Is
Are
it
they
0?
ones?
They are ones. I have 111 gold pieces.
I'm glad to make you hit that
too shabby,
milestone.
really.
Not too shabby.
That's
but
not too
I was
bad.
112. Now I'm 101. Newman is happy. I am sad.
My
I'm sorry.
all of my gold pieces are being kept in the bank of old character sheets that I have not transferred onto the new character sheet.
So currently, you have no money.
So currently, I have
Infinite money.
How are you going to pay for that drink that you want?
I don't know. How am I going to pay for that?
There are many ways to pay for things.
There are many ways to pay for it.
It's also easy enough to assume you have like petty cash that you can just keep track of it and subtract.
Yeah, let
from
me
what
just
you've
go
got.
into the little petty cash drawer.
All right, now that we're doing business, how about, would you like to take a loan? With interest, of course. But it's more of like an interesting interest.
Okay, I think I need to make something clear for you here.
How about a small
Anya
loan?
and I are separate.
How about a
Anya has the money.
How about a
I
small loan of 5,000 gold
A
pieces?
small loan of $1 billion.
But yeah, so you're going with the you have money.
Yeah,
all right.
Anya has the money.
All right.
It's just on the old character sheet. So I don't know how much money she has, so I can't go crazy spending.
Cool. Well,
Excellent. Bertie is very happy with this arrangement, but he tries not to look too pleased. He's like, oh, he hands over the little elixir to you. Here, take that and have a sleep. Have a sleep. You'll feel much better in the morning. I promise.
he. How many? Well, okay. What's the unit of measurement for liquids? Is it millimeters?
Millimeters.
That's what I said.
The height of the bottle, I guess.
Can we just say milliliters? How many milliliters is in a Bertie's elixir bottle?
Oh, gee, I don't know.
Newman looks at
I always
the
imagine
front
them
of the
like
bottle.
the little
and
50 ml bottles, you know?
He looks at the
Yeah.
front of the bottle, and is there a
He says,
millage.
he says a little thing that says like 50 fantasy milliliters on it.
Well,
on the little
Newman
label, on the little black
skulls.
label.
What size bottle, like just to show me and anyone who's tuning into our live feed, the video feed.
Yeah.
One day I'll know what to call things.
For the
Today isn't
people
that
watching
day.
the video, I have a little picture of one here, which is probably a life-size one.
Yeah.
Just don't read the word that says con over it, because that's definitely not accurate.
That to me,
Yeah, so that to me looks like
100.
150 mil.
Oh,
that
okay.
looks like 100.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, yeah, that
If
looks
it's like-
about,
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah, 100,
Is that to scale?
150.
How big?
Yeah, probably. I'd
good-
say.
Oh, yeah, then that'd be
They're
100.
showing.
I'm just
All
imagining
right.
Yeah.
That's
like,
very clever as well because
Depending on the thickness of the glass, between 100 and 200.
that works
you
out
know.
very well because now that it is 100 milliliters, that can be taken on international airship flights
Precisely.
under customs.
Yeah, you can take
Convenient.
those on the Dwarven skyships.
That's it. Convenience and anything you want.
They made
Everywhere
me
you
pour
want
out
it.
my water, but you get the elixir?
Yeah.
You don't have to stash it in a chest or an extra dimensional
That's
space.
it. You can just have it.
All right. Well, I skull the 100 fantasy milliliters. Millimeters. Sorry.
Great. I hope that helps you, friend.
So,
Are you doing anything to
Oh,
cause some sort of effect?
okay. Birdie feels a little bit sorry for. Oh, okay, no, he doesn't actually feel sorry at all. But just to help him, he well, I hope you feel better, friend. He pats him on the shoulder and does the healing handy thing. I can't remember what it's called.
Cure wounds.
Cure wounds.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess because that of course makes it seem like the potion's doing something.
Yeah, like you instantly feel. You instantly feel.
It's
Oh,
1d8 plus
1d8.
your
written down.
wisdom.
That's what I did. I made a cheat sheet for myself so that I can be. quicker
Yeah,
on
I
my
need to
turns
do that
with all
because
the
I
stuff.
suck.
I even added my own.
you know you're not going to get a gold star, right?
Hey, I might get a gold initiative.
So shockingly,
Inspiration.
oh yes, shockingly, Neumann feels 9 hit points, 9 parts better, so instantly.
9
On a
fantasy
scale
parts.
of
Yeah, 9
1
fantasy.
to 31, he feels 9 more than he already felt.
Yeah, feels very rejuvenated from Birdie's elixir, with no proven side effects. Proven harmful side effects, I mean. Of course, they have many great side effects. Yeah.
All right. I don't.
Do the in.
We'll go to
Okay, so
the,
you
going
make
to
your
the
way
inn.
back into the crossed blades, and
Into the inn.
it's
so what?
still a little bit raucous, but you can tell it's starting to die down.
What are we going to do with that head?
Well, I mean, I guess it must be normal. Just carry your head
It is
around.
in my backpack. It is fine. And arrive tomorrow.
I'll take your word for it. You can be the custodian of the head, considering it was you that dealt that final blow.
Yes, it has been a very successful day.
It'll be even better once the council opens its doors. Am I right?
Yes, then I can get paid.
Precisely.
This might be a good opportunity to do something. Does the head smell by any chance? How long has it been since we obtained the severed goblin captain's head?
Probably barely half an hour.
Barely half an hour.
I mean, it's a
It
goblin,
smells
so it's going to
very-
smell anyway.
Coppery? Like blood.
Yeah. Scent of copper, scent of kind of mud from
Oh, the
being
goblin.
kind of living in the wild.
All right.
Probably a bit
Bit
of
of
cow
sweat.
shit that it fell in.
Yeah,
On
bit
the
of sweat
downswing.
from having been physically active.
You know, like a
Basically
bad
after-
boy smell? Like, not
Yeah.
like a bad boy smell, but like a
real nasty,
like- Yeah,
it's not- it's not like Axe body
like a
spray.
man
It's-
cave sort of smell,
Oh.
or like the room of a
Oh,
teenage
no.
boy who only games. That's what I imagine goblins smell like.
All right. So
Just a little bit.
Newman's going to put his hand into.
We're going to get comments.
into his backpack, and he's going to take
for
out
sure.
some of the blunt caltrops which were recovered from the goblin fight. He's going to put one in the palm of his hand and the paw and clasps it really tight, like really focusing on his hand, and they'll open again. And then the caltrop looks exactly the same, except it smells of new car.
Okay.
New
Anya,
cart.
New cart smell.
we're gonna sit down at a table for this. So Anya sits down. I'm assuming, do you guys sit down as well?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. She puts the bag on the table. She brings out the head. Is there dirt on this head?
Yeah.
Please describe in great detail the head, Darby.
So
There was a hob.
the red flesh kind of making its way to pink as the life has drained from it. There's a bunch of like dirt clotted around.
He's now a 6. I can't remember what he was before, but
It wasn't very
death
good.
has
Like a
become
4.
him.
Yeah. Kind of looks
a
better
lot,
now.
a lot of mud
Somehow.
and dirt kind of around, like stuck to the blood around like the stump of the neck.
Anya gets her staff and she taps one of the dirt patches and a daisy appears.
Well, at least
Actually,
he looks more
she does
beautiful
that. How
now.
many charges does she have that?
We're about to sleep, so
I think it's 5. 10. She does it 10 times.
Now,
it makes like a daisy crown for the
Is there a
hobgoblin.
disadvantage to expending all of the uses?
Oh,
I have to roll to see what charges it regains, but it's like how
yeah.
I use it, you know?
It's pretty handy to have in battle, I have to admit.
It says from a patch of earth or soil. Said there was dirt on him. That's soil.
yeah.
Plus, technically, he's fertilizer.
Roll me a
Yeah,
d20.
true.
Does that
He's
mean,
fertilizer now.
Does that mean his head's been rooted?
Roll me a
now?
d20.
12.
Bad
Okay.
joke, but like true.
I
It's
wanna
also
know what
true,
that was
yeah.
for.
It was whether you keep it or not, because if you
Whoa.
expend all the charges,
Oh no. I didn't know that.
That's usually
on
something
expending
that has
all
a spell.
charges, you roll a d20.
Oh, it is on the bottom of my little card.
That's why I was
Yeah,
asking.
upon expending all charges, you roll a d20. If you roll a 1, it
It turns into flower petals and is lost forever.
Yeah.
That would have
Aw.
been sad, but
Alright.
also quite beautiful.
And then, do you want to add anything to our
Most
our
wands.
artwork?
Absolutely
And some
not. I
stars
prefer
tend
not
to
to
be like
touch
that.
it in
Yeah.
any available opportunity at all.
Look how pretty this is.
It's
pretty this is.
yeah. I mean, he doesn't. He would look prettier if he had like some things to take on him. But you know, you little kids have your fun.
And he puts the caltrop, the new cart smelling caltrop, that just constantly emits the new cart smell. on
I'm
top of
really
his head.
interested in that caltrop.
Oh, that's
That seems very marketable.
Looks at Tanner, goes, you know what I did, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
See, now he is a very beautiful centerpiece. And we can enjoy some nice drinks in the candlelight. And he will not be an eyesore.
Well, sure. I appreciate your optimism there. Great job.
What are you rolling for?
I don't even want to know.
The new cart smell isn't very potent. You can smell it, but it's not that potent.
Well,
Okay.
So it's probably
great.
like overwhelmed by the
The flowers.
Yeah.
And the
and the
hobgoblin.
flowers. Actually, the flowers would probably smell pretty nice.
little bouquet
Altogether, we've
featuring a
achieved a
hobgoblin.
neutral smell.
Yeah.
Perfectly average.
Would
Yeah.
it be a neutral smell, or would it be like that sort of situation where there are so many smells that it just naturally smells as bad as it could?
The way to put that is chaotically neutrally smelling.
Yes. Perfect.
Chaotic neutral smell. All right, well,
Excellent.
I want food and I want drink. I want to get some drink up in this.
All right, so you order your. And who else is getting?
Yeah, Anya's getting a couple of drinks and
This?
probably some food too.
Because that buys me time to
Excellent.
look up what the costs are.
So last time I got a snicken chitzel, a chicken schnitzel with
With ale.
with ale spread on top. What do I want this time? Do they have anything like ravioli? He's in a pasta mood.
There'd be a pasta dish.
Fantasy pasta.
Like meat in pasta. That's what ravioli is.
Yeah, like these little pouches of pasta filled with
Pasta pouches.
Ale spread.
It's probably made
I mean-
like the meat is tenderized in an ale spread broth.
Oh, yes.
And then dry roasted for
yes.
several weeks. This is an expensive
getting hungry thinking about
meal. If you're going for the ravioli,
There's not so much stuff like that here. It's mostly just kind of auroch meat.
Oh.
No, that's fine. He doesn't mind.
Like AUROCH. So it's like a cow type beast.
that must be very confusing for orcs if they
Yeah,
ever
it's a bit concerning
walk
for them.
past a restaurant. Like, you know, if an orc is walking past a restaurant and they can't read and they're like, the finest orc meat, that orc's definitely going to pillage that place, you know? It's gone.
That's assuming that the words look anything alike if they can't read in the first place.
Yeah, but no, if there's like a guy out the front saying, we sell the best orc meat, you know?
Yeah, that's it.
That guy's dead.
But yeah, kind of auroch mixed with like mashed vegetables and herbs.
I have it.
Yeah.
Belly immediately.
Excellent.
So between
Do they
that and
have
the drink,
pulled orc burgers?
not so
Pulled
much
orc sliders?
but-
I'm just gonna add ravioli to my stomach's inventory. Please just give me a moment. You get,
I like that.
See, the catch with this inventory is that it gets emptied once every short rest.
Oh dear.
And that's why a short rest is traditionally
As in, like,
4 hours.
not emptied, but everything in it disappears, I guess you could say.
Yeah, it's converted to another material.
all right.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's probably something like that.
Yeah,
like,
she gets
pulled-
like orc shoulder
yeah.
on mash
Nice.
Is that
and red wine.
You know how most bars or taverns might have like a special of the day? Is Urk the special of the day?
No, it's
Orc
just that
is all
it's,
they sell.
it's not all they sell, but
It's the most common meat.
yeah, because it's like a cow, but a little bit hardier, bit better suited to the colder climates further north.
I'm just imagining a yak. That's all I'm picturing in my head.
Kind of. It's just less
Kind
hairy.
of a yak, just less tangible.
A fantasy yak.
It's an eldritch
I think
fantasy yak.
kind of think yak with less of the horn or whatever it is
Okay.
they have, whatever you call the protrusions.
Well,
That's really cute.
you're eating it now.
I want a pet. I want a pet orc.
Or
I want to eat Urk.
You can.
You are.
you are.
I have. All right. We're set. I want to drink some fine wine. But by fine, I mean a decent price.
Yeah.
A fine price for some wine.
So
$8 bottle of wine,
Yeah.
please.
No, we don't want to be that bad. The equivalent of a $30 bottle of wine.
So you've been in the city for a little bit now, so you've kind of you kind of starting to yeah, that's an orc for reference.
Oh, wow,
okay.
I love him.
It looks like a minotaur if a minotaur was more like
A cow. I love him.
Yeah.
He's an all fours minotaurs.
Yeah.
So you're starting to realize at this point that while it's not ridiculously expensive, it is a bit more expensive than your average place here in Wild Shade. So
I might use this as an
even
opportunity.
a place like this is probably going to cost you for a meal and a decent drink without going too extravagant is probably going to be about $1
Oh yeah.
for dinner.
All right. Yeah. No, I'm fine with that. I won't use it.
Bertie's just going to have a soup and a very fine glass of wine.
All right.
Well, the food.
Yeah.
You
So that
gotta
would
treat
be-
yourself, you know?
So a very fine glass of wine. So
Yes. Please say that very quickly
So
5
that's
times.
501 gold.
no. So
Please, no.
So that probably bumps it up for the glass and the meal, 2 gold.
Oh, I'm just crying. This is going to really break the bank.
That's pretty expensive. That's double what I paid.
Oh,
Twice as
really?
fancy.
That is pretty much a daily aristocratic meal budget.
Excellent.
In most places. And most of that is from the most of that cost is because of the wine and the fact that it's a more expensive city.
Yeah, that's excellent. And Bertie has like a little chat with the waitress or waiter as well while they're doing just like general, you know, people that have good social skills kind of patter.
All right. So is there something you're trying to?
Oh no, it's just complimenting them or just having a chat about how the evening's been going, you know, like retail stuff. fellow service people, how they talk.
Oh, it's been fine. It's quieting down now. So quietening down. Quietening.
That's mostly a word, so I'll give you that. Excellent. Well, good to hear. And are you know, normally pretty busy around this tavern?
Depends on what's going on. We get all sorts around here.
Well, I can certainly see that's true. Well, excellent. Thank you very much. I'm really going to enjoy this meal.
Hope you do.
I really enjoyed my meal.
Yeah.
I've already eaten it.
I really enjoy my meal.
Also, if you
she
were
picks
tuning
up your
into the video stream and saw Jake freak out for a little while about something, he discovered that both him and I have dark vision. I don't know why that's so exciting,
No, this
but
is
okay.
good. Do you have dark vision?
I do. We are dark
I mean, why is
vision
that
buddies.
a surprise when they're both elves?
We are literally ready to fight darkness. Like, there is no darkness that can best us.
It's true. We're gonna keep
I mean-
That is
darknesses
incorrect.
behind.
That is in fact incorrect. Magical darkness.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, random question. How intelligent? I guess it would be an intelligence check. How intelligent was that person that collected my plate? Because I enjoyed that meal so much that I licked that plate to the point where it looks like a brand new clean plate. Do they now think it's a clean
Oh my
plate
gosh.
that wasn't used?
It was probably the
Would that
same
be like a
waiter.
contested licking test
It
or
was
something?
probably the same waiter who bought it out.
And she literally heard you say, "I enjoyed my meal,"
Oh yeah, true.
and picked it up from you.
But if it had been a very low roll, that would have been very funny.
It would have had to have been a natural one.
It depends. Like you could have like
With you today. Stop it.
plate maths is
Bad
fun.
pity. Sorry, Jake was playing with a laser pointer.
Well, it doesn't
He is a
work.
cat, so it's
Put it
valid.
down.
Like, it doesn't work sometimes. Like, you have to press it really hard. So it's just...
Welcome to Wyverns and Weirdos, the podcast where Jake talks about laser pointers for an hour.
All right. So unless there's anything people want to do,
I would like to long rest, please.
yes.
Yeah, sleep.
You'll
Oh, that's
finish
right.
your meals. Go
I'm bunking
upstairs,
with all of you guys. How great! I'm
and
so chuffed.
take a long rest.
Don't sound so excited, Bertie.
Don't worry. I'm trying. I'm being mindful for the evening. I don't want to be too loud, you know.
So, Anya and Bertie, you're able to wake up at around about 4 or 5 a.m. Yeah, probably about 4 a.m.
Excellent. It's like money
Neumann,
counting
you're
time.
able to wake up at about 8 a.m.
Okay. I wasn't sure. Is that just because they meditate?
Yeah, because they're elves.
Yeah,
they
elves
only
like
need to rest for
don't
4 hours.
sleep very much.
They go
It's
into
very weird.
they still dream.
Yeah.
Just more of a trance than true sleeping.
Anya
And
had
it's
a
only
bad
4 hours.
dream.
Whoa.
6 on the good dream scale.
We've already had a medium dream.
Medium dream.
Yeah, perfectly medium.
Was he
What did you roll
doing
on the
his
dice?
business taxes?
What did you roll on the dice?
I rolled a 10. Yeah, business taxes would be like a great dream for him.
Neumann had Newman had 3 dreams.
Just all neutral dreams, but 3 of them. Newman's a quantity over quality kind of guy.
That sounds about right.
Not enjoying a dream, just have another. It's simple.
He's probably smart enough that he could probably do a bit of lucid dreaming.
Well, that, or it's just that circumstance where you might have a dream and then you wake up for some reason and then you go back to sleep and instead of having the same dream, something like a different dream. A spin-off.
The sequel. The sequel.
Like a weird off-brand of that dream you just had.
This is a silly episode, folks.
Yeah.
All right. So is there anything you want to do this morning?
I know you have brought up a couple of times that you want to go somewhere to do your duty. Or something.
Yeah. Birdie's got a few things he needs to do today. But yeah, that's depending on what you go. He might.
Well, first off, we got to collect on.
Go.
I think that's
yeah,
the
for
highest.
sure.
Well, Anya will have breakfast until Newman's up because she's assuming and just like do general things until Newman's up because she's assuming that Newman would come get that head money.
For sure. I would say also that Bertie has probably he's told you he's going to go off and do a bit of spruiking, I guess, and then just come and let him know when you're going to go and get the money because he wants to see some of that. That gold stuff. Yeah, you know. But he's going to be already he's found a place in one of the marketplaces, I guess, and he's going to be doing some selling of his great elixir that's awesome and is totally real and awesome and great.
So Newman's going to spend a bit of time preparing spells. He's thinking of lots of spells which will increase his movement speed a lot. For no reason whatsoever. Nothing specifically.
He just wants to clip through things.
No, I'm just joking. He's just going to prepare his spells and then he'll go out, have breakfast, and then join you.
Excellent.
Breakfast.
Yeah.
Wasn't breakfast
Anything,
included?
Breakfast was included.
Yes,
Okay,
it was.
done.
Oh, that's right. Nice.
Other meals, not so much, but breakfast, yes.
See,
Yes,
I prioritize
yes.
my dealings.
Very savvy. I approve.
All right.
I'll do that.
So, breakfast is basic, buffet kind of thing. Just pick out what you want.
Some sausages, feed them to Hafren.
If you're too greedy with it, they'll kind of start to speak to you, but they're not too worried.
Get another sausage, feed it to Hafren.
So Newman uses disguise self, so he goes up and he gets a whole bunch of food. And then he disguises himself as someone else. A different
Oh my
looking,
gosh.
different looking Tabaxi.
A different looking Tabaxi.
And he's going to use his magical item as well. Now he does this by going back up to his room as well.
Oh my gosh.
And then he comes back differently. He's going to use his cloak as well. Something he hasn't used yet. Now, usually...
Anya and Hafren have finished eating and they're waiting by the door, at
usually-
a table by the door.
It's like a black velvet with a golden or silver trim around the side. This time, it is now red and yellow stripes as he comes down. And the cloak does look different shape-wise, but it's still a cloak. And he just goes, he doesn't take too much, but just some stuff to take away.
Okay. You are approached by Azatha in this guise, and they look at you, not too impressed. And it's like, I don't believe I recognize.
Oh, yes.
Sir.
Because you have it. It doesn't come
You
with
haven't paid for a room, you dingus.
Breakfast is for
Damn it.
breakfast
Oh my
is for
God.
those lodging in the inn, unless you wish to pay the separate fee.
Oh, well, sorry, I wasn't made aware. I thought this was just free to walk in. And, how much is this extra fee?
1 silver.
Oh, well, look, just because you've come here and let me know and you've been so nice, I'll even give you 2 silver. And would you like
Anya's shaking her head.
Would you like any of these bread rolls?
What's the DC on your disguised self?
That is something I. Oh no, it might be on here. Save. Doesn't say, so I'm guessing it just goes for my spell save DC, which is 12.
Yes. 12. Okay.
I'm sweating. I'm sweating.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. That's literally so funny.
Okay. So Azatha takes the coin and just leaves shaking their head.
That is so funny.
Damn it. So much went wrong with that.
Oh my gosh.
Are you quite done?
Yes, I'm very done now. He goes out of the tavern and changes himself back.
Anya walks back up to the table, grabs another bread roll and says, "Bye, Azatha. See you later."
See you.
Oh, they love us.
Good friends.
Also, you just said see you later.
She's allowed to say it. It's other people that aren't allowed to say it.
But they are going to see you later.
No, it's other people that aren't allowed to say that she can see things, is what I mean.
Okay.
Oh, wow. This is fun. It's so great.
All right. So,
Would you like me to retcon it? Catch you later, alligator.
you spent,
Please dub that in.
spent
Please
a
dub that
decent
in.
chunk of your life with vision.
Yeah.
It's valid.
So it would be a part of your vocabulary, that phrase. It's just
I
But
feel
it's
like
a
because
weird
it's a
turn
turn
of
of phrase, it
Yeah.
would still be part
Yeah.
of the
it's just
vocabulary of anyone.
it's
It's only a
just
pun if she
impaired.
intends it.
somewhat ironic.
And for
Oh,
future
yeah, for
reference,
sure.
smell you later will also work. Contextual.
That's actually great. Smell you later is very underrated for a catchphrase.
Smell you later is a great.
It's a great catchphrase. Like it can be used in any
I mean,
context.
it doesn't mean that they smell bad. It's just that they have
You
a
know,
smell.
you're gonna
feel
smell them. Like everyone has a smell.
One
It's
of my
not offensive. It's a great catchphrase.
Yari, that would be her catchphrase.
Fond of smelling, I assume. Yeah, it's always
Alright.
good.
She's a drow.
So
That's fair.
You make your way as a group to the guards.
Assume you come and grab
headquarters,
Bertie.
and
He's
Yeah.
like, he just
Yeah.
tells like, oh my god, his assistant.
Hannah.
Tanip
We're a bit
to watch
loopy
the
this
stall for a
episode,
moment.
If you couldn't already tell.
Can I roll to see how much I've sold, if I've sold anything, Darby, in this amount of time?
It's still quite early, so market hasn't really opened so much.
Oh, we've
yet.
just been setting
Like,
up.
it's
then.
only been kind of starting.
We've just
to
been
open,
setting up.
and
Then. It's great,
Yeah.
but he's just that great. That's fine. All right. Well, that's cool. We're going to get some gold.
Okay. Like people are starting to come, but most of them are focused on getting stuff
That's
like
fine.
produce at
So
this
they've set it up. Tanip's going to
Yeah.
watch it.
Yeah.
It's cool.
All right. So, you make your way to the headquarters. You notice that the guard that gave you the job is not really anywhere in sight.
We get his name.
Oh,
Remember if we got
I
it?
wrote it down, but I rubbed it out to write other notes down. It's lost to time. I'm sure if we say, "Hey, we got a goblin head," can you take it off our hands? We'll find the right
mean,
person.
Are you openly bearing the hobgoblin head?
No,
I hope
no,
not.
It's in her bag.
All right.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, someone could steal it. You know?
I guess we approached the nearest guard.
So-
that looks
Yeah.
like he's not like a noob fresh on
So
the job.
yeah, the first person you see who seems to have some sort of authority, you approach. This kind of flustered-looking tiefling woman, kind of horns, right, kind of curling back
Close to the head, yeah.
close to the head, hair worn, slicked back, almost like as if held in place by the horns as well. She looks a bit flustered at the moment, as if like there's stuff going on.
Excuse me, what?
Wouldn't. Yes. How can I help you?
Sorry, apologies to interrupt. You seem to be very busy, but we have a bounty to collect? No, payment to collect for a job that we were given last night.
Oh, you must be the ones, the goblins.
Yes, the hob job.
Do you have the head?
Oui. She brings it out of the bag. It's still got the flowers and the caltrop. We thought that it would be presented slightly better, if not stinking and disgusting. He
Fair.
looks much prettier now.
Fair enough. All right, I will just take that off your hands, and we get, I believe it was 450 gold. 450 gold for these three here.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
If you don't mind me asking, what has you so flustered?
Just the captain's been sent out to deal with murder, but
It's fine though. You know, it happens every day.
No, it's more. I'm not sure at this point quite how much I'm at liberty to say to the public. So.
Oh, but we are not the public. We are hires, I guess.
As far as my official duties are concerned, you are the public when you are not working officially on a specific job, and even when you are working on a specific job, your knowledge, your need-to-know basis only stretches out to that particular job.
So what you are saying is that if you hire us for this job, you can tell us more information?
I don't even know whether there is going to be extra hiring, whether it's just going to be a simple investigation. That's what's got to be worked out.
Is the captain the one that we dealt with last night, most likely?
Most likely, yes.
Oh, nice man.
Right.
Well, if something comes up, just send us a message.
Yeah, we'll be glad to help. We're very trustworthy after all.
I'll be sure to let everyone know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And feel free to pass those flowers around as
And
well.
she-
There's 10 of them last time I checked.
And she immediately goes back to her work.
We split it even. I say we split it even. 150
Oh,
pieces.
yeah, of course. So, wonderful. I like that.
150.
He's just like counting it, like instantly.
Yeah.
He's just like rifling through all this money. He's very happy right now.
Neumann just goes, like, I'm assuming you would have done the splitting anyways because you're the.
Yeah, I'm the money. Yeah, that's it.
So he
I
just-
know gold.
He just takes what you gave him, doesn't even look, he just puts it in his pocket first. He's like, "Yeah,
Oh,
Did you skim any off the top?
no. He's kind of in like a guardhouse right now with you guys there. So no. He's an honest guy. What are you talking about?
Just for the record.
You're looking
But she's the least likely person to divide the
Bertie
money
may be
because she can't see what she's dividing.
Bertie may be a con, but he's not a cheat.
He's an entrepreneur, and I must say though, when he he kind of divides it up, he's kind of like, he's a little bit like. He kind of watches you guys as you like take the gold to yourselves, like kind of longingly.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's fine. He 150
Newman
is
does
good.
not count his money. Note to self, and you can't count
Yeah,
his money.
precisely. And then he opens up his little like expenses ledger and starts writing down these little notes.
Maybe that's what he should go into the business of, is fake coins to give to his
What a good-
idiot companion.
What a good idea!
That's literally taking advantage of the disabled.
The math's disabled. Oh no!
No, the literal disabled.
I forgot. Yeah, you know, but it's great. Like,
No,
But a
okay.
good con's a good con, you know?
yeah.
Like Anya would probably respect it.
Okay,
Plus, she probably knows the feel of money.
Newman did bite one of the gold gold pieces. So like how you bite and bend. You know, what, the thing that doesn't actually tell you if
Sweetie, you cannot eat that.
it doesn't taste very good.
That's very weird. Well, this was a fun money-getting thing with you guys. I really enjoyed that.
Do you still have like coins in your hand from when you were trying to buy them?
He had one left, which you just bit, which you told him it doesn't.
Catherine, who thinks that it's a
no.
game, perches on your wrist and then also bites the coin.
He doesn't let go.
Neither does Catherine.
Oh no! Oh boy!
I pat ahead.
Oh no!
Can Catherine make a strength check to steal the coin?
It would be a contested strength check. Yeah.
Oh my god!
It's just what he do. It's not
That's
even that I
literally
want
so
another coin,
great.
it's just
I'll
what he
go
do.
along with it, but also I'm not going to give it to him. So if he takes it, okay, fair enough. Yeah, no. Okay, we both
What did you roll?
We both rolled a 13.
Oh,
so,
you win because
yeah.
Catherine has a -4 to strength.
And you got something like plus
You
yeah.
got +2, yeah. So I got 15 and you got 9.
Oh my
claws
gosh.
At you like unhappily, like a little bird trill a little bit.
I've given him so much like coins. He should be set aside. But then again, I guess to a bird, he now sees me
It's
as the
shiny.
source of shiny
It's
things.
You're
true.
the source of
It's
shiny.
true. Oh my gosh!
Catherine pops back on her.
Feisty.
But he's giving you the bird eye.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Fine, I give him the bird.
Oh boy! Oh, it's getting personal now.
No, I don't give him the bird. I just thought that'd be very good.
Swear for like a fraction of a second, like flames almost seem to appear from Hafren's wrist.
Is there something that I don't know?
Oh, the anger of Hafren.
Hang on. Look, hang on. Anya, I thought you said he wouldn't steal any gold from
I
me.
did not say that. I said that he has never done anything wrong in his life. He just saw you bite a shiny coin, so he bit a shiny coin.
And I support him for that. I feel a bit of kinship with this bird, to be honest.
It's just a very familiar feeling, almost like a bit like deja vu. And I thought it was Hafren before, but you said it.
It
wasn't,
could
but
have been any.
I'm getting the vibe that Hafren is the gold thief.
Well, I mean, that's crows, isn't it? Crows like gold, I like gold, you like gold. That's understandable.
Paranoid on your part, honestly.
I flick the coin in the air.
Oh.
Can I make like a will save?
A wisdom save, yeah, for Hafren.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Poor baby Hafren. But also, he might get a new coin, so
if
he might be happy.
Yeah, if he gets the coin, he gets the coin.
It's true. It's all or nothing here.
17.
Okay, Hafren manages to restrain himself.
You played yourself.
You see, he is a good boy. It couldn't possibly have been him.
I guess I'm mistaken. Well, look, he can have a silver piece. How about that? He really wanted that gold piece. I'll give him a silver piece instead.
Hafren will take it. It's shiny. Do you flick it in the air?
No, I just give it to him because he's not the bird who flies over.
Oh, yeah, of course
I give it-
not.
I give it
Yeah, very trustworthy.
Hafren happily
I
places
trust
it like
him.
in Anya's hair and just pecks it a little bit.
Oh.
And then his wings turn into fire. All right, cool. Well, I don't particularly have anything planned, so I was thinking of going just shopping, just like window shopping, but I guess it's tabletop shopping.
Well, there's the markets at the center of the
Precisely, that's where I have to be.
city.
So,
But there are also stores throughout the city.
which
permanent
regions
stuff.
on our beautiful Wild Shade map have we already pre-discovered? Just going off the colouring,
So
just so I can mark them on my sheet.
so on the far left of the map, the entrance. So low shade is kind of the
The lowest part of the
aquamarine,
map.
ward there, that leads into the kind of browny orange ward, which is
yeah.
Westgate.
Sorry?
Westgate. So Low Shade and Westgate. So that was basically your path into the city.
And that's the not financial district, administrative.
It not quite. There is
Oh no, because we had to go through.
there is so the purple ward going into the gate.
That'd be the administrative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you go in through the gate, that purple block there is the administrative ward. You've also been to that kind of cyan section, which is the castle ward. I think you.
Which is cyan. Is that the one below the purple one? Or?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Castle.
Yes, and also the dark blue one above. Not outside of the walls. That's
Yeah.
within. That's the travelers ward. That's where you are staying.
We are here.
Essentially, the big space with like the grey.
That'd be the market area.
Yeah, that's the market / town square.
I just assume we are going to cut this out of the podcast, I assume, because people can't see it, or people
I mean, they will be able to see it.
they can visualize it. Because
it's. I'll post a link to.
post a link to the picture of it because that'll help.
That, or Darby can
Well,
add some-
but you can keep it in the
Tweet it
video.
as well.
or Darby
Yeah,
can do some
yeah.
and you can see the map here between these.
I mean, for the video, possibly.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Just put it here, Darby.
But yeah. Anyway, yeah, map stuff.
Then-
Place our videos.
Well,
then
yeah,
It's extra work and very impressive.
it's true.
Then you went between on your way out. The kind of pink area is the merchant ward. The green area inside the walls is the gold ward, is where all the rich people live, or a lot of the rich people anyway.
Deal. That's
That
where
would
we
be
go
where
to
you'd
get
go,
arrested. 'Cause
yeah.
It's probably very well defended.
Then
Yeah.
you've got the kind of aquary color outside of the gates.
Yep.
That is the east gate. That is east gate. And then the kind of lime green above that is the farms ward. And then all the hatching is the actual farmland.
Cool. Excellent.
Everywhere else you haven't
get
actually
to the
been to
suburbs.
yet.
Yep.
Yes. All right.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And where
That stays in because it gives you guys an idea of the structure of the city.
where was the Council of the Many?
So
Which
the
ward was
council-
that in?
Yeah. Yes.
Aslay. Sorry. My bad. We all know.
So you're looking through the markets area.
Yeah, Bertie's there, by the way. He kind of got a little bit bored and started to think about money that he could be earning, so he just started just yeeted over there.
So there's not all that
rejoin
much in the way
Tanip.
of of anything particularly valuable in the market area. Most people selling that kind of stuff realize that traveling merchants tend to only pass through briefly if they're going to be selling stuff, while the people and they also kind of realize, this isn't there's permanent shop fronts that are selling
more
most of
likely
this
to
stuff.
Take that business.
Yeah. So Bertie's probably the most extravagant.
Well, of
store
course
there.
he is.
By far, most of the rest is kind of there's some clothes, fashions from outer cities, some basic art objects, foods, particularly your produce.
Any statue? Any statue sales?
Oh,
No.
that's a relief.
Get
Excellent.
to live another day.
Fantastic. Yeah. So Bertie's going to be selling some stuff. So I guess if you guys want to do things, feel free to do
Yeah.
them.
Anyone
I will
selling
listen.
rugs? Because I'm in need of a rug. Because I'm
Another
pretty
rug.
sure, like, I haven't mentioned the rug for a bit, so I'm going to assume that Neumann left it because it was tattered. Because I think we in one of the episodes we concluded that it is a very worn rug now. Like,
No,
got
it was repaired
It got
for
mended.
mending. And
Bertie mended
it's
it.
just that it's a mundane rug.
mundane rug. Yeah.
It's not a killer rug.
Well, is it all right if I just say that I've just had it rolled up, but on top of my backpack? So sort of
Yeah.
like imagine like a hiker with a
you
swag.
You probably could have had it left in like Bertie's cart.
Oh yeah, it's on the floor.
For a
It's on
small,
the floor
for a
of
small
the
fee.
cart. Yeah. All right.
That'll be
cool.
1 copper.
Yeah. Wait, you're gonna sell it back to me after I donated
It's
it to
insurance.
Yeah. You're paying.
You're renting the floor. Yeah, you're paying for storage. 1 copper. Come on, it's a great deal.
Bertie, roll me a performance check for your sales for the day.
So Neumann would be happy to pay that. Me personally doesn't want to pay that because right now I have 0 copper and I don't want to mark off one
just
silver.
make it a
and turn
silver
into 10
then.
Copper, only to give you 1 copper.
You'll get it back eventually.
I'll just put -1 copper.
I'm sorry.
1 copper.
So it's a 17 for performance for Bertie. He's kind of doing the same spiel he did in the first episode, but yeah. 17?
Just
17?
Cost
So,
9 copper
what
and
would it be?
-1 silver.
That's
Ladies and gentlemen, I've got something amazing here for you today.
So,
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. So you'd probably
Money.
about 51
Yes. It's not 69, but it'll
51
do.
gold.
It'll do. It'll
for the
do.
day.
Excellent. Cool. So he's going to do a few other things later, but this is what he's
Yeah.
doing now.
Yeah.
You guys can just hear him because he's very loud and
And there's
He's-
no rush. You guys can spend a couple of days in the city. You could spend a couple of weeks.
he's also using like thaumaturgy to like get his voice out over the
Yes.
entire marketplace. That booms your voice out is one of the fun
He's
effects of
probably
that.
just gonna wander, like explore the city a little bit. She wants to see what the district below the marketplace might be,
Okay.
just to sort of get a lay of the land.
So yeah, you travel down.
She tells the others she'll meet them back later.
travel
Some
down
side
into
quests for everyone here.
The South Ward. Where have I got the South Ward written up? I have the South Ward written up
Of
somewhere.
course, I make it difficult. It's the
there.
one that's not right
Yeah.
there.
So this is. Oh, it's there. It's just like I was staring right at it and missing. So this is kind of the low to middle class like living ward. Here is kind of talking around to people. You work out that it's mostly various crafts people who
The working class.
yeah work here. Work well. Depending on their craft, some of them do actually work here, like from their home essentially. So they'll have like a simple workshop.
While she's there, can she roll like a charisma or something to befriend the people and like find out anything she can about this mysterious murder?
Ah.
Okay. So this would probably be an investigation check.
But she wants to make friends too.
good time to mention actually. Neumann is going to do the same as well because
Dude,
he has a background he's here where he can. He says you're in frequent contact with people in the segment of society that your chosen quarries move through. These people might be associated with the criminal underworld, the rough and tumble folk, the streets, or members of high society. This connection comes in the form of contacting any city you visit, a person who provides information about the people and places of the area.
so I guess plan 2 different scenarios that's going to involve this fun plot quest now for you, Darby.
Yeah.
Rude. This was my side.
So
mission.
each of you roll me a separate
Neither
investigation
will have like a
check.
skeevier scenario though, I assume. Because you're like talking to skeevy people.
I mean,
It could be, yeah.
yeah.
it depends on the. Those were all separate.
Interesting. I'm very
examples of-
curious to see what both of you guys
Can
are going
she
to be doing.
also
in
roll
separate
something
moments.
to see how many friends she makes along the way?
Make a general charisma check.
That checks out. That checks
So-
out for the roll she needs.
Oh,
So
no.
let's try the charisma check first.
So the charisma check is a 12, and
Alright.
so is the investigation.
So you don't make any like tight friends, but most people seem to find you cheerful enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So investigation was 12 as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
21.
21.
you're a little turd. This is my mission. How dare you?
Well, there was nothing good in the market.
Unfortunately, with
That's your problem.
with the little amount of information you have of like there was a murder. That's all the information you have going into this.
And the captain's there.
Yeah. There was a murder.
Yeah,
the
the-
captain is
yeah,
seeing to it. They're like,
that's-
that sounds like a murder.
Even with a 21, like without having information that can make things more specific, it's a bit hard to actually get it's you're trying to get something from nothing essentially. Yeah. Because whatever this is, I guess the one bit of information you get from this is that whatever it is, it hasn't gotten out to the public, at least here in the South Ward yet.
Someone's just like, there was a murder?
Depends
no.
how delicately you were going about.
Yeah, it was, very,
Kind of
like, not saying.
Well,
like, I
Anya
know,
was
it's just
trying
like-
to make friends,
I-
so she was delicate enough to
Yeah.
deal with the scum of the earth,
So-
apparently. So you didn't need to be delicate.
I'm trying to think. No, it wouldn't be so much the scum of the earth with you. It would be
Just not
It'd-
so much
it'd
scale,
be
yeah.
like,
Just like
it'd be
rowdy
like-
boys.
like fellow craftsfolk and tinkers and the
So
like.
how were you going about it? Were you being crude?
No, just, I'm generally interested in this. I'm hoping I can turn it into a job. Do you know anything about
Y'all
murder.
ever heard of any murders? Do you want
But
to?
now I'm thinking of using this in a different way.
So how are you going about it?
I was just... Okay, I guess I go up...
Because
my God.
depending with your result, there might
Oh, no.
you might not get information about the murder, but if you're
You might get murdered.
but depending on how you're going about it, there might be enough for something.
Well, I'd probably start... Well, I'll actually say it. That's a
For
good
your
way to do it.
dreams of killing all of the common folk in this city to come true.
So I'll go up to him and I might say, hey, how's it going? How's the family?
Oh, God.
I'm a little bit bored today. I wanted to do some shopping, and I mean, I haven't found anything of immediate need for myself. And I just thought we've just been to the castle ward, and there was mention of a murder, which I could possibly turn into a job. I'm just here adventuring. I was wondering, is there anything you can tell me about it? The captain is apparently in charge of it. Have you heard or seen anything? Something that might help me get a job out of this?
No idea. I mean, yeah, there's murders happen in the city occasionally.
It's never a good thing.
No, definitely not. But
Not pro murder then.
blimey.
This guy's
Blimey.
Oh.
Crikey. Yeah, no, I just hope I can turn into a job. Do you know of any other happenings that I could earn a bit of money from at the moment? I'm just need to pass some time.
I mean, there's folks around these parts, artisans willing to pay in gold or service for stuff like hides, scales, depending on who you go to, even weird bits and pieces of creatures. Depends on what you're wanting and who you ask, really.
And yeah, the last thing I just wanted to know, you seem to be quite knowledgeable actually. Anything that any known artificers around these parts? Anything like yeah.
you
Oh yeah, fuck.
have to
Yeah,
ask.
I just asked an artificer if there's any artificers.
I mean,
well,
you
yeah, that's
you said
me.
any known artificers.
Yeah.
That's pretty rude.
Which is also kind of laughable because it's like, mate, only the most known artificer in the area, Cigar, Master Forian,
Oh, of course, yeah.
Ah, yeah. Of
head
course.
alchemist of the convocation.
Yeah.
Mentioned it before.
All right. Well,
Okay.
any chance do you reckon I'd have any luck? Obviously, not talking. Maybe I might be able to talk to him. Who knows? Do you reckon?
You can certainly try.
I try, but later.
Well, I was going to say, now that my little
Yeah.
side quest was hijacked.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean
No,
for it to
it's fine.
turn out that way.
Anya's going to return to Birdie and help Birdie with his sales while
Oh.
I take a bathroom break and you have your little adventure.
Oh, that was so passive aggressive. I do apologize.
So yeah. So is there any other business that people want to?
Oh, you don't want to talk to the person?
I have finished talking with the person. He did not
No,
have
the-
any.
Oh, no,
new
the new person.
Oh,
fancy
yeah.
guy.
Well,
You
I was going to wait. Till,
No,
Yeah.
you should do that first because I've got a few things I want to do. So
I mean, we can cut to one of the things you want to do, and then cut back to.
okay, yeah,
Yeah,
well, we can
see.
do
we've
that.
split the
And
party.
in
Yeah.
the meantime,
Cool. Well, I guess once Anya turns up at the Birdie's little spiel he's doing, he's like, well, that's gonna get okay. Things are starting to seem to wind up a bit, and he turns to Tanner, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna need you to watch the store for a little while. I've got to go off and do a few things.
All right.
Cool.
All right. So what are you wanting to do?
All right, so I've got a little shopping list of things I want to do. Firstly, Birdie's got a little bit of money. He wants to spend a little bit of money, so preferably things that will either help him with the magic-y things or help him not die so much.
All
And I would also like to say, like, for flavor, while he's like doing his not bullshitting, genuine selling, he's also chatting to people and trying to find information about where places are.
All right.
So yeah,
So yeah, so you've probably, because you were speaking to enough people, you've kind of gotten a bit of an idea of where like the kind of key, like
yeah, because it's like,
the
oh,
go-to
I'm a new traveler to this place. Oh yeah, so where are you going to? Where are you headed? Oh, you could
and-
use a potion while you're going that way.
and I take it like the focus, at least at the moment, is in like. I think you've worked out where your temple is.
Oh
You covered
yeah,
that,
yeah. He wants to go there as well.
which
So
is
basically, he's gonna
in the administrative.
yeah. So he
board.
just wants to grab some, check out some shopping things first. Then
yeah.
he's going to go to the temple. So preferably a short.
But you've
The most optimal route for that would be great.
So, you were told that depending on what kind of thing you want, and what your budget is, there are kind of 5 kind of go-to shops that people recommend.
enough.
So, first one is there's a kind of general magical goods shop in the Merchant Ward, the Griffin's Emporium.
Yep.
So it generally has the basics as well as a handful of kind of common and uncommon types of things.
Oh yeah.
There's the Gold Emporium within the Gold Ward. That is like high-end magic. You realize it's probably mostly out of your budget.
Would they have information though? Like, this is kind of also wrapping into one other thing I want to do. Would they know about certain magical things quite well? Would that roll into that?
You get the idea from the discussion that they might,
They might know about this certain thing that I want to research.
but
Okay. He's also looking for a place that could research that thing,
But
which I'll talk about
the Gold
soon.
Emporium is also a fairly exclusive
Yeah.
establishment.
All right, that's fine. He's probably not going to go there then.
Yeah.
He's not looking for high end. He's a classy guy, but not that classy, you know?
There's Dryani's Marvelous Quill,
Okay.
which is magical and non-magical tomes, stationery and writing supplies. So if you're looking for information, that's probably
All right.
the easiest go-to place.
So he's definitely gonna go there soon. But yeah.
There's Crossdock's Vault,
Oh.
which is magical arms and armor.
Yep.
In the Merchant Ward. Drianni's Marvelous Quill is in the Merchant Ward.
Yep.
And Extraordinary Arcana is also in the Merchant Ward. And it deals with wands, rods, and staves.
Wands, rods. Yeah, go get my rod checked out at Extraordinary. Yeah. That's fine. He doesn't use a wand. Cool. So he might go and check Griffin's Emporium then, I think.
All right.
What-
So, as you enter, you notice the shopkeep is a human woman.
Yep.
Kind of reasonably well, but plainly dressed.
Yep.
Kind of shock of red hair.
Okay.
Kind of short, not quite in a pixie, but
Okay.
yeah. Oh, how can I help you?
Oh, hello there. Well, I'm a traveller to the city.
Ah, yes. I thought you looked
What
like a new
might
friend.
your lovely name be?
I am Saria Glimmerweave.
Saria Glimmerweave. What a lovely name.
And may I ask your name?
Oh, my name is Bertie. That's what you can call me. I'm a traveling entrepreneur, you could say.
Pleasure. What brings you to the Griffin's Emporium today, sir?
Well, I was asking around. I'm actually doing a bit of selling down at the marketplace at the moment. I sell a wonderful curative elixir. And you were recommended as a good kind of all-round place of, knickknacks and things.
Yes. There's always a nice
And a couple of...
variety of things here.
Oh, excellent. I can see there's a great variety of things here.
I dabble in a bit of making myself, but there's also
Oh, really?
yes. But also we will occasionally trade with adventurers that pass through when they might find something somewhere and decide, well, this is nice, but it's not for me. I might trade it in for something that's more appropriate.
Precisely. That's the sort of thing I tend to do, but on the road, of course. I
Yes.
wouldn't be wanting to steal your business.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, great. Well, I've been traveling a bit, and also I need to restock a few things because
Yes.
yeah. So what sort of interesting magical things would you say you have?
Well, do you have...
What would be worth my while? You get my drift?
What kind of thing are you looking for?
Well, I'm very interested in not dying. That's great.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah, I very much prefer being alive. Apart from that, I'd also like, I'm just interested in a few things. Like, it would be great to improve climbing on things. I'm pretty good at most things, but, getting around places and not dying and not the things I'm the best at. So, things along those lines would be great.
Can't say...
Businessman to businesswoman.
Yes, I can't say we've got any potions of climbing in at the moment.
That's all right.
It's-
That's all right.
They're usually easy enough to make and get in, but people have been going out mountain climbing recently and wanting
Yes.
a bit of an edge.
Oh, adventurers. Have any of them come back?
Oh yes. But
well.
it's just
Not worth visiting that mountain then.
it's more so that they're relatively cheap as far as potions go, so they can
Yeah.
fly out the door.
Oh, yes. Well, I know the type.
I do have and
I'm dying to hear.
and she picks out like this necklace with kind of a heart-shaped
It's gorgeous.
gem hanging from it. And this is a periapt of health.
Periapt of health, you say?
It's prevents the wearer from contracting diseases.
Well, that is very helpful.
And if one is already infected with the disease, it will immediately remove the disease.
Well, that does sound like a helpful thing to have on the road, you know.
Yes.
How much is that retailing for, may I ask? Or maybe someone.
About 250 gold.
250 gold? Well, I mean, not everyone needs to be protected from disease, do they? I mean, as long as you're careful. I'm you know, it looks great, but I'm not that interested on second thoughts.
Of course. I completely understand. Don't feel like you need to be pressured into buying anything.
Oh,
Just
of course not. I'm just browsing after all.
yes.
Is there a possibility they do lay-by? Serious question.
I feel a ghost asking me if you do lay-by.
Not likely.
Somehow.
There is. Oh, here's something a little bit similar, but for some more aggressive
Yes.
ailments. This is a periapt of wound closure.
Oh, yes.
While you are wearing this and it is attuned to your person, it will prevent you from passing on should you be should you be rendered
I get
should you be rendered unconscious and bleeding out.
Well, that does definitely sound interesting. How much would you'll be looking for that one? You know, merchant to merchant.
I'd probably be looking at about 350 gold.
Oh, well. You know what? I don't think I need to buy anything today, because I don't think I can actually afford anything here.
We do have potions of healing for 50 gold a pop.
I might have to
We
go
do
for that
have
one.
a bargain bin in the corner here.
Yeah, did they have a clearance section?
Not so much, but yeah, we do have potions of healing.
Well, I could grab one potion of healing, I suppose.
Right. You would like that? That would be 50.
Oh,
50
sorry, 50 was it?
Yes,
So
50
sorry,
gold.
you sure it's 50?
Yeah.
You sure that wasn't 15?
Yeah, sure that wasn't 50.
Sure, it
50
wasn't
gold.
15. Blah, 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 blah.
But I don't know, we're friends, aren't we? We could have a, a little, couldn't you sweeten the deal there for me? 50 gold is quite a lot. I am traveling. I'd love to come back here again.
Look, 50 tends to be the going rate for these basic healing potions. I'm actually the cheapest you can get them in this city.
That's definitely evident here.
Most people mark them up a bit more than the going rate here.
That's absolutely tragic. Why, gee.
Not by much, but enough that I can afford to keep my prices as they are. And now, if you were to buy something else with the potion, then I might be more inclined to make some sort of deal. But
Well,
potion.
I'm a busy man, you see.
yes, and I'm a busy woman.
How about I throw in one of my potions? We'll knock that price down a little bit.
And what are your potions, pray tell?
So my potions are, in fact, well, they do pretty much everything that you could need. Just a little bit. They're a little pick-me-up for the average person. They make a good hair tonic. They're, a little restorative properties. They're, they're quite nice on a salad. And I must say, if you're feeling listless or tired or just bored, they really make wonders for that. And they can even like improve terrible selling qualities for merchants that are not interested in giving people discounts. So I would say they're really great. You should definitely have one.
Doesn't quite sound my speed.
Really? Sorry, must be a little bit too fast for you. You're, making it very evident the quality that this bustling place seems to provide.
Roll me a deception check.
Deception check for what? Oh,
I mean, for your whole spiel of trying to talk up your product as something that might be traded in part for a healing
Wouldn't it
potion.
be more a persuasion check?
Yeah.
But it's all lies.
That's alright.
Yeah, but they're persuasive lies.
Exaggeration.
Well, we'll find out how persuasive in a moment.
So that is a 14.
A 14.
Deception, shockingly, is something Birdie's very good at.
Wow.
I know.
Look, I will warn you, the guard don't take too lightly to charlatans in this city.
Gee, how are you still here then?
Good day.
I thought you were going to say, like, 51 gold.
51 gold.
Nice comeback, lady.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nice comeback.
Good day.
Losing
to
access
you.
to the cheapest source of healing potions in the city.
Well, the cheapest source
right.
of healing potions
Hey,
is
only
Bertie
Bertie,
himself.
yeah,
I was just going to say, there's two party
Bertie's got
members
them
which aren't banned.
And Bertie's gonna like yeet out of there, and like by yeet I mean like expeditious retreat.
By yeet, you mean feet yeet.
Are you actually going to burn the spell slot?
Yeah, for sure.
How fast do you move?
Very
I
fast.
think it adds like 10 feet.
Yeah.
10 feet plus you can now
he's
dash as a bonus action.
He's outie there. Cool.
So it means you can move like 120 feet in
Awesome.
around.
So I really hope those viewers enjoyed my very fun conversation. He's going to do one other thing, or at least two other things. So do you guys want to do something now? A shopping thing or anything?
Yeah, I might go. I hijacked your thing, so I think it's only fair you have a more make some more friends with some more villagers. How about that?
Wow, that's so patronizing. Did you leave?
We
Tanip
love everyone
banning
here.
the-
Yeah, Tanip's still at the store.
Ania's going to help Tanip
All right.
the rest of the day. So
That's charitable
whatever
of
role
you.
Tanip's going to make.
Yeah.
Possibly an advantage. Or let me
Yes.
know it. Anya's a persuasive gal.
Yeah,
baby.
roll me. You'd
She's going to
You'd have disadvantage for a number of factors, but because Tanip is also working on it too, it would cancel it out because it doesn't flip-flop back and forth. It just goes like, if there is advantage and disadvantage, it's just a flat roll. So
persuasion.
a performance.
I'm less good at performance than I am at persuading people to buy things. You're giving me persuasion. So that would be an 8.
Not really. Not many bites.
Oh, oof. That's all right.
I just imagine it like
The star attraction's not there right now,
you're
so
holding
it's
a bottle and
valid.
you're like, hello, I am blind. You could steal this from me for 1 gold, 3 gold. I wouldn't even notice.
And they just don't appreciate good, bad jokes.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to do while...
Nah, she'll
No.
bond with Tanip a little bit.
Okay.
+1 bond to Tanip.
+1
Newman,
friendship.
I was
Okay.
about to call you Jarl.
Joel, yeah, that's me.
Oh, what a throwback.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm going to go to wherever this grand artificer is.
All right. So
The gratificer, if you
did I ever actually write down
Gratificer?
which section? He would be in the he'd be in the castle ward. So you manage to go to the castle ward and you find there's a rather obvious tower which looks much like many of the towers that the Arcane Convocation have in
On my way
various
there, actually,
settlements. Yeah.
did I happen to see any familiar captains
No.
investigating a murder?
No.
Yeah, so I'm at these.
Yeah. And just by the tower, just across from it, there is a rather elaborate looking, clearly artificer's, like an alchemist's laboratory. And it does seem, you can see from the chimney and some weird kind of pipings and vents bubbling away and
Sounds
smoking
very
away that
steampunk.
there's a little bit that there's someone at work inside.
All right. I go inside if that's an option. Just what's in there?
You just waltz on in or you knock at it. Like, it doesn't seem to be a store, it's a workshop.
I'll
So-
knock. How about that?
Okay.
I'll be polite.
1 second.
Oh, Tim.
I love these kind of accents.
Oh.
You hear some kind of clanking and the sound of like gas being like a gas valve being turned off.
Oh no. That's a good thing, I guess.
The sound of like a cork being forced into like the neck of a flask, and just some kind of shuffling around, and the door opens and you see this what color?
The way I'm imagining this happen is the door opens, but he doesn't see anything. But then he looks down and
Yeah.
he sees this
No,
colourful
no.
man.
Colourful man.
brass scaled dragonborn.
Oh.
He's just really short.
Is he short?
No.
Yeah.
So you
I
like
just thought that'd
look
be-
down and you look up.
No. About average height. These kind of typical like inventors goggles, just raised over the eyes on the forehead. And can I help you?
Yeah. Hi. My name's Neumann, and I was just having a look around, and this seems to be a very artificey place. I have to admit, I myself, artificer. So I was just interested.
Wonderful. Come on in.
You are.
I'm Cigar for Hen.
I've heard about you.
Of course you have, my boy. Come on in. Take a seat, do please. Tea.
I'll have some tea. Green, please.
Green. Okay.
Detox if possible. Specifically the
If you're talking about the tea
the
that we
type-
have at home, the detox tea we have at home, it isn't even green tea. It's a herbal licorice
This one,
tea.
specifically,
Sure.
specifically the tulip brand. That's my favorite.
All right. You see he takes
Such a specific request to make of a man you just met.
he takes a teacup and places it under like the tap of this ridiculous looking contraption, and while he holds the cup in his left hand, he waves his hands around and you see like liquids start to move around.
Yeah, I'm
in
imagining it's
this-
like that sort of like those comically large like chemical machines.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just like spiral
Yeah,
through.
basically.
Willy Wonka-esque.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
and it pours out at the end like the perfect amount of tea that
Oh,
it won't
that's
spill.
pretty cool. I like that.
And there you go. And he repeats the process and produces his own cup of tea. Now, what brings you here, my boy?
Well, I was just interested. I've only just started.
I don't have podcast listeners are enjoying this.
I'm just currently getting the knack of it. I was hoping if you had some spare time, would you be able to spend a bit of time talking about it with me? I'd like to learn more.
What is it you would like to learn, my boy?
Well, I've got, and I bring out my little tinker gadgets. I'm like, oh well, I've been meaning to incorporate my tinkering with artificery. So I show him my spring shield, my shrapnel bombs, and my distraction drone. Do any of those pique his interest?
They all do, and he starts like rambling off about like
that's
some
great.
of the tinkers he's spoken to, a trip he made down to Takosa, and he just like the two of you just spend quite a while discussing like tinkering and
Drinking tea and
Yeah,
sharing the
and-
tea.
yeah.
Spilling the tea.
Yeah. And that is where we're going to leave it for this episode.
I have a name for this episode if you like that, just thought of.
Yeah.
You can't spell tinkering without T. But that's very based around me, so I think maybe something.
Don't worry, we're used to you hijacking this episode.
I hope you enjoyed this mercantile-based episode where we all love each other and we get along very well. We love you the most of all, though, dear listeners, so please keep listening.
Bye.